Hi, Dr. Heather Rogers here. I'm in La Quinta with my family and I thought I'd use this opportunity to talk about proper application of sunscreen. Here's the deal. No one does as good a job applying sunscreen as they do the first time. So you really want to put on a good layer of sunscreen before you even go out to the pool or the beach. I believe the best way of doing that is actually applying the sunscreen when you're naked. That way there aren't going to be any lines by your bathing suit where you've missed. So when you get up, before you go to the beach, cover yourself in sunscreen. You should use a shot glass amount, 2 full ounces. Everyone under applies. As for what type of sunscreen you should use, I'm a big fan of anything that's broad spectrum. If you're going to the beach or the pool, you should use something that's water resistant. I prefer products that have mineral sunscreen or physical sunscreen. That means they contain zinc and titanium. And you want to look for something that has more than 10% zinc in it. Right now, my favorite is the Isden Aerofitona Actinica. It's 11% zinc. It's an SPF 50. It's water resistant. It also has the added bonus of these DNA repair zones that have been shown to actually correct sun damage. So in addition to preventing future sun damage, you're actually correcting old sun damage when you use this. So I apply this to my entire body before I leave for the pool. When you get to the pool, you then need to reapply, and you need to reapply every 2 hours, and that can be difficult for people. The best thing is to reapply when you're dry, so you need to towel off, wipe off the sweat, and then reapply your sunscreen. One of the easy ways to reapply sunscreen is using one of these powder brushes, and there are 3 different ones that I use regularly: Brush on Block, Color Science, and then actually Isden has a new mineral brush that they just came out with. They all are similar technology. It's a powder, you powder it on. Sometimes it's hard to tell if it's actually coming out. That's the only tricky thing with these. And I don't consider them as good of sunscreen as this, but I feel very strongly perfect is the enemy of good. And if it's easier for you to reapply with these, reapply with these. They're also really good for little kids, for the top of the head, for places where putting on greasy sunscreen isn't easy to do. I also really like powder sunscreens for tennis players and golfers because they don't want to get their hands greasy. The last sort of most important thing is, in addition to sunscreen, you need to cover up. So you can lay in your bathing suit by the pool if you're under an umbrella. I am a big fan of other forms of sun protection. So you want to have a big broad brim hat, you want to have sunglasses on, and then whenever I'm in the pool, it may not be sexy, but it's effective. I use a spray shirt or a rash guard. J. Crew makes them. This one's actually Fila. There's lots of good ones out there, but that means that half your body is covered, so you don't have to worry about that part of your body getting sunburned. The other sad truth of the matter is a white t-shirt only provides an SPF of 8, and that gets cut down to an SPF of 4 once it gets wet. So just because you have a t-shirt on doesn't mean you're protected. You need something with a tighter weave, and that's what these sun shirts provide. So in summary, when you apply your sunscreen, the first time you do it naked. Use a full shot glass for your entire body. Look for broad spectrum sunscreen, preferably ones with zinc and with more than 10% zinc. Once you get by the pool, if you're in the shade, sure, lay out in that cute bikini, but as soon as the sun hits you, you want to be covered up. I believe sun protection includes not only sunscreen, but sunglasses to protect your eyes, a big broad brim hat, and go find some cute ones. You don't have to have an ugly hat. And then also, if you're actually in the pool, do cover up with a sun shirt. Make sure your kids, if you have children, do the same thing because it's really hard to argue with them about sunscreen all day long. And then most importantly, have a good time. Like, life is short. Get out there, play with your family, play with your friends. Just be safe about it.